from that world, you can't sub them because if they feel like going at you, you're gonna have to catch the smoke.
Yeah,
Because
Joe Budden didn't win at everybody. He killed G Unit by himself.
look, I told Troy because Troy didn't want Joe and Drake to go at it. He was like, man, he need to battle somebody his own weight class. And I sent him a whole bunch of stuff. Like, no, he already did that.
Nah, he did.
He killed G Unit, though.
I think what pissed me off is Pusha T ruined that because people would come at Drake and he really like dropped some bars that would get you off of him. As far as the subliminals, he took a lot of them. Even going back to Common, like I know you're not a Drake fan, but Stay Scheming. I don't know if you heard the track. Stay Scheming was about Common. So what happened was Common was jealous that Drake slept with Serena, So Drake then dropped Stay Scheming, and he starts it off. It bothers me when the gods get this acting like the broads. You get me saying? So
Right.
he started, and he just went in on him. You get what I'm saying? He said, I remember back then niggas used to reach when niggas went to reach, I mean, it meant something. Now niggas reaching just to sell a record. So he was just like going at him, and then he hit him like, what he say at the end? You a pussy identical. I'm just reaching my pinnacle. You niggas like the finish line. We just can't rate the one running to you. You get what I'm saying? Like he was getting at him, and I think even him and Kendrick was trading some subliminals. I think he said some stuff about him on the language. Then you look at what he did when he did the Meek, and now here come Pusha. Drake normally follows his cadence. He drops a song like Duppy freestyle, which wasn't bad. Everybody is giving Drake his flowers. Like, people gotta look at that timeline. I remember when the Duppy freestyle dropped, and everybody like, damn, man, y'all gotta stop messing with Drake. He killed this guy. But Pusha T was very strategic. He waited like 3 days. And during that time, everybody took all the victory laps for Drake. Like, we really thought what happened, what he did to me. And of course, he got very personal with him on, you get what I'm saying? Or the story of, I don't know, like.
This is what's crazy to me. It's that circle of beef is about girls.
Yeah, I would definitely say girls, and then I think they said some stuff with Cash Money as far as him and Pusha. But I know like the other stuff was definitely about women with him, even with him and Chris Brown.
Yeah, Pusha don't like none of that. But yeah, all that stuff is weird. But when Joe Budden told him, it said F all them subs, who they intended at. I won't believe it's me without forensic facts. He said normally I don't mention black people in their raps. But he was getting at it. And I'm like, if you come to the basketball court and you shoot J's and in the game you hitting all these jumpers and you keep telling everybody, can't nobody guard me, I'm the dopest cat out here. And then you gonna play the guy from JV one-on-one.
Come on, Trev.
You be like, I wasn't really hooping. But somebody who do it come out there on the court and you're like, I ain't hooping today. Don't come back out here, dog. That's just how I feel. Don't come back out here. And you can come back out here, but you can't never ever say that other stuff again in your life. That's the way it works. Because all of the greats had to go through it, and they had to win, lose, or draw. They went through it with heavyweights. Like when KRS One went in MC Stan, I don't think people understand. MC Stan was that guy. Yeah, I remember.
He did.
I remember
some dope songs. I remember.
What was the other tracks? I forgot in the timeline. I think Drake said something about him on Two Birds, One Stone. He had him and Pusha. And then, of course, we saw Infrared. And then we saw Dumpy. And the fact that, Drake tried to do the formula. He sent them the invoice. He talked about you using me to get hot. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was over.
And I don't care about I need a response to Making of a Murderer Part 1. That's what I need. I mean, it's too late, but that's what I needed at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He
Joe Budden
doesn't
kind of get
win going
retired,
into
man.
that show, man.
That
He
won't be
doesn't.
fun.
He has nothing he can say about Joe. That's why all he can do is
No, he killed.
defend his
No,
own
no
stuff.
shopping. Remember with French Montana? Pump it up. He got a good head on it, but I
But
pump it
even
up.
now, all he can do is troll him. That's all he really can do. Because you know how he
That
was
was a
just
hit
playing
though. No
his
matter what
song
anybody
on
say.
vacation.
at the end of the day, when you say you that, like Cuz just said, Rashad did that. Yeah, if you came on the court talking about you was that dude, Rashad gonna play you. That's what he did.
I
You know
bet.
what I'm saying?
Rashard Phillips. Yeah.
So at the end of the day, that's the way I was always brought. Man, I'm talking about everything went like that. I remember we was when I was living on the east side, we had body blow champions. We cut out cardboard belts, like boxing belts. And if you said
Yep.
your hands was better than everybody, you had to body blow fight the guy who was the champion.
Dang.
So yeah, what you couldn't be like, no, I didn't mean that.
Quick
Wow.
question. I had to get it out the way because it's definitely a slow news cycle with the NBA. What's the thoughts though? How Mike James is just airing out all the KD business. What is up with this guy?
There, the days of being able to talk to your man and then ain't getting back out and like that's over with. Everybody say everything now. And it ain't just young guys because it's guys that was gangsters doing a million interviews on YouTube now, telling everybody business. So it ain't just that. That's just the way of the world nowadays for a lot of these dudes, man. Ain't no way KD thought when he was hollering at his mans about coming to Europe, watching him play in the EuroLeague, you ain't even in the NBA no more, that you was gonna say that. That's my first thought about that. That's the first thing. Now the second thing was, when did he say this? Because if it was game 3, and that's your homeboy, you probably, man, we probably gonna become home soon, so I'll probably be able to see you play. But if it's before the playoffs, I got a big problem with KD. So it depends on when he said it.
Facts. Facts.
Wow.
No, again, I already told you.
I got to do
We
some more
talked about
research
it
on
the
that
other
before I
day.
speak on it.
No, like I said, pretty much he just said that KD was told him that he thought that Brooklyn didn't have a chance going into the playoffs, that they thought they was going home. Now we don't know if it was after game 3 or if we don't know if it was before the playoffs or we
I
don't know if it was
mean,
after
I know as a
game 1.
competitor, but it's kind of like if you're just talking to one, he wasn't supposed to air that shit out.
Yeah,
But
and
then
then
if
we
we see the
talked
way he
about it the
played,
other
he
day.
played like they gave up, basically. Really. That's what it seemed
And
like.
then I won't lie, dang. Even I just got to say quickly, 2 points. KD, he definitely kind of exposed himself. Whereas I will say he wasn't as great during that Golden State season, those Golden State years. But you really just saw how great he was and how easy the game was for him. But what he did last year is basically no difference than what I saw what he did against Memphis. It was a lot of like getting caught in the air. Like, bro, you 34, your 13, 14 season in the NBA, and you still doing jump passes in the air. Like, he just doesn't know how,
That's crazy.
unless he's playing with great people, his playmaking just sometimes lacks. And I don't know. I won't just say this a bad year because last year he balled out. He
He
did what he
did.
could with that squad, but you just really see the difference really between 32 turning 33 and 33 turning 34. So I don't know if it was regression, but he really just couldn't get in that bag
Well,
like we
it's
have seen before.
tall dudes that can dribble and think they're gonna dribble through traffic. Eventually, do a lot of turnovers in the playoffs. That's what happens. But we got to start making a clear distinction between better and greater. Those are not the same thing.
Okay.
At the end of the day, Kevin Durant is one of the best players you've ever seen play basketball. Pound for
Yep.
pound skill